Good morning, everyone. Sure good to see you all virtually again. Just got back from Effingham, Illinois, where it was 31 degrees yesterday. Wow. Last week, it was 3 degrees when I came home and snowed. Now we got 31. Well, isn't that the joy of living in this country? We get a variety, don't we? I wanted to talk about missionaries. Who is a missionary? A missionary is a person sent on a religious mission, especially one sent to promote Christianity in a foreign country. Okay, we know quite a few different missionaries, don't we? Some are called, like Saul, who became Paul. He was directly called by Jesus with a blinding light and an audible voice. I haven't heard of it happening since. I kind of think that was a one-time deal, wasn't it? Most are called by a gentle nudging of the Holy Spirit. Sometimes a gentle nagging voice of the Holy Spirit to get their attention, but, not a blinding light. No, that was a one-time thing. But how long do they go for? Paul went for 2 to 5 years on each of his 3 missionary ventures. That was a fair length of time. However, Mother Teresa left home when she was 18 and went to India. She spent her entire life there till she died. She never seen her family again. Now that was one long missionary trip. Most are usually short missions. You go for a week or 2 or a month. Some could be like my sister and her family. They were in Colombia for 18 years. They left because of unrest in the country and they had to come home. However, they still do short mission trips. They lead them into different countries. So they're still missionaries, just not long-term anymore. My brother, he went into missions in the Ivory Coast. He was there for 5 years. They had to leave for health and family reasons. He came home. He was pastoring different churches around, and he just retired, actually, from a church in a strange country. It's called Quebec. You all know what I think of that place. But most missionaries go and it's relatively safe, or they're brought back out before it gets too dangerous. Some, however, like Paul, was beaten and eventually killed for his faith. There are many still in our day and age that are killed. You wouldn't think so. We're such a civilized society, aren't we? But yes, Christianity in some countries is an extremely dangerous faith to have. But Paul was a Pharisee. Paul, he had a pretty posh life. He was well respected in the community. After all, he was taught by Gamaliel, who was one of the most respected teachers of his time. So why give up such a secure life? And we have people that leave our country. We have safety here. We have security. And compared to other countries, it's a very lavish life. So why would you leave? Well, actually, the answer is simple. Jesus called them, and they obeyed. In Matthew 28:16-20, Jesus said, "Go into all the earth and preach the gospel." Not everyone goes overseas, but we can be a witness right here in our own country. Other cultures are flocking to us. We need to be prepared to tell them about Jesus. And if it really becomes necessary, use words. Now, there's something for you to think about. I sure hope you're having a great week, because I am.